Hi everyone, my name is Melody. Welcome to my channel where we battle shopping addiction together. And today I have another episode of I Did Not Buy It. So this is where I look at all the things that have tempted me over the last pay period, and on payday I sit down and instead of shopping like I used to do, I look at all the things that have tempted me, add up what I probably would have purchased, and transfer that amount into my travel savings fund. So here we go. I'm going to start off with a few makeup items. I think I have 3 makeup items to talk about. Pat McGrath came out with blushes. Look at how gorgeous these are. I mean, just to look at it would probably make me happy to have in my collection, and then to actually apply it, you know, it's so pretty. I didn't see a price. I grabbed the screenshot a couple days ago, so I'm guessing $50. So good thing I don't have to decide on that one. And then Charlotte Tilbury, she has a new look in a palette. Like this one, I have the Gorgeous Glowing Beauty one. And it's the one where it has 3 eyeshadows, highlighter, 2 blushes, and a bronzer. But the one that she came out with now, she has 2, one lighter, one deeper. And hopefully I wasn't blinding you there. It has 3 shadows, a bronzer, a blush, a highlight, and a setting powder, which makes it even better. This one I'm excited to take traveling with me sometime. I haven't done that yet. I just got it not that long ago, and I've only been on 1 trip, which you're going to see some things coming up about that, and I'm excited for you guys to see that. Anyway, yeah, these retail for $75. I did not pay that for this, but that's a tempting one, and the eyeshadows look gorgeous. And it's one of the newer formulas of her eyeshadows. At least one of them is. Okay, enough about that. And then the only other makeup product I want to talk about is ABH's new face palettes, the bronzer, highlight, and blush in one. I mean, obviously I'm obsessed with travel, and obviously I'm obsessed with makeup. So when you combine the two to have a face palette that you can bring traveling, of course I want it. So yeah, this is one that I might have to get someday, honestly. But I don't think I've ever had any of her face products, so I don't even know if I like them. But anyway, you know me, I would be curious enough to try. And I like the shade of the blush in the lightest one, like the tone of it, but it's probably a little too light for me, so I'd probably have to go for that medium one. And when I'm medium, please. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to get it. Okay. And I think that's like in the 40-ish, or I think I heard $50-ish range, which to me isn't awful because you get 3 products in one. Okay, the next thing is really tempting. Basame Cosmetics, which I've always been obsessed with from a distance because they're so like retro, and I love a good retro look. They came out with a Marilyn Monroe collection, and I've always loved Marilyn Monroe aesthetics. Okay, I have a funny story about that, but it includes a PG word, which I know 99% of you will be okay, but some of you might be offended and whatever. Okay. When I was in high school, so I transferred high schools at 10th grade, and I think it was 10th grade, but anyway, I was super shy, and people just knew. So I moved to the Philadelphia suburbs, and I was from Minnesota. I was from like the first ring suburbs in Minnesota, but everybody assumed I was like this wholesome farm girl. and I didn't talk much, so they really didn't know me. And we had to read a biography in class, or like for history class. It must have been my senior year, I think. Anyway, we had to read a biography, and I chose Marilyn Monroe. And the teacher would grab, like from a hat, people's names at random to present about the book that they read. Just like you didn't have to write a report on it. It's just you had to run the risk of if you read the book or not, giving a quick synopsis to the class. And I had read most of the book, but not all of it. But he picked my name, so I'm like, okay. I go up there, I talk about Marilyn Monroe for a while, and he's like, well, let me ask you a question. He's like, is there anybody today that you would think would be the next Marilyn Monroe? Like, have that icon status like Marilyn Monroe? And I was like, I don't think so. And he's like, what about, like, Madonna? And I'm like, no, Madonna's a whore. The whole class who thought, oh, this good little farm girl from Minnesota, you know, whatever, who cares what she has to say. Oh my goodness, they could not handle that. They thought that was so funny. The teacher was just laughing hysterically. I don't know. I didn't realize that word was that bad, but anyway. And Madonna, I'm sorry. I apologize. But anyway, so then he's like, what about, who did he say next? Julia Roberts. Like, shielding himself from my dirty mouth after that. Okay, so that's my Marilyn Monroe story. And yeah. My answer, which I formed shortly after that, was that I don't think anybody will reach Marilyn Monroe status because the field is so saturated, and she was like the person, the icon at that moment, and now we have so many different people. And even back in the 90s when that event occurred, my history class was, you know, there was just such a variety, and people have such different tastes, whereas when Marilyn Monroe was there, yeah, there were other people, but she was the person. So anyway, my answer is no, Mr. Holt. I don't think anybody's ever going to take her place. Okay, that was a tangent. So Basame came out with a Marilyn Monroe collection that is, I'm just salivating over it. It has a gorgeous powder compact, and then a lipstick. So that comes in a set for $105. Oh my goodness. But it has other products in it too. There's a set that's $245 and a set that's $425, and then they sell the lipstick alone. But that compact, oh my goodness. And I've always wanted one of their lipsticks. I love a good bold lip. Okay, so there's that one. Oh, okay. Last thing I'm going to talk about, but there's several of them. Karina Dresses. I don't know if I've talked about them yet on my channel, but they are an ethically made dress brand, and I have wanted one for so long. I just never pull the trigger on it. They're around $100, and then I watch them go on sale because they change out for the season. So if there's something like you need, like I need that one, then you'd probably have to buy it at full price. But if you're willing to look at different prints and different styles, then wait it out for them to go on clearance. Anyway, I love me a good midi dress with sleeves and defined waist. They're all over the place. So, oh, just to show you a few, I'll pop a few on the screen, but I have like 10 on my phone that I'm looking at, and just one. I'll just take one. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's all I have to talk about today. Oh, I said that was the last makeup item, and then there was another one. Anyway, okay, so basically makeup and dresses this time around. I know, okay, I would forego the Pat McGrath. I would forego the Anastasia for now. The two makeup items that are tempting me is the Basame for $105, that set, and the Charlotte Tilbury for $75. but the Karina dress might be it this time. I know I always pause for a long time while I think, but I think I'm gonna have to go, well, okay. So I think I can rule out the Charlotte Tilbury because, I mean, I tell myself I'm gonna do these things for travel, but then I always bring way too much to travel anyway, so it doesn't matter if I have it all in one compact or one palette. Okay, so I'm gonna take that off the table. So now I'm down to Basame and Karina Dresses. I've honestly been in a little bit more of a fashion mood lately. Again, I think it's change of season, so I think I'm gonna go with Karina Dress. And I would probably end up with either the Cecilia dress in Adore or the Margaret dress in navy pin dots. Oh, they're both so cute. Another thing I like about Karina Dresses is they're so inclusive, size inclusive. Their models are all different ages and sizes and everything. Yeah, I think I would do this Cecilia dress in Adore. So Cecilia is the cut, Adore is the print, and it is a Karina dress. I'll link them below because I think they're such a cool company. And someday I will own one. And it has pockets. This one does anyway. Okay, so here we go. Watch me transfer $108 to my travel savings fund. Another thing though, I just wanted to say, so I went on a little weekend away and I ended up using $90 from my travel savings fund. So that's what that's there for. And yeah, it served me well. So here I go. Okie dokie, we're done. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the time you spent with me and I appreciate you. I hope you'll come back. I hope you subscribe if you haven't. Give it a thumbs up. Tell your friends about it. All those things that good YouTube viewers do. I'd appreciate that if you would do that for me. Thank you. Bye. Have a good day.